Well, farmers are hard at work planting this year's harvest, but finding the perfect time to plant crops can be a guessing game. KOMU 8's Jessie Fowbie explains how researchers are trying to remove the guessing from planting.
I never get bored.
For Bob Benoit, soybean and corn farming runs through his blood.
And then my dad bought it from him in the late 1960s, and I bought it from my dad.
Owning about 2,000 acres, Bob can describe his days in one word.
Busy. There is no average day. Every day is different. There's never 2 days alike.
Staying busy and always anticipating the unexpected.
I'd say the hardest part or most frustrating part is the weather never seems to cooperate quite like you'd want it to. And that normally causes the most problems for us.
Missouri is the 5th largest soybean producer in the country, but if conditions aren't right, planting can be delayed.
This is our best planting month for soybeans, is May. Sometimes we're planting them in June. Right now we're just waiting for the fields to dry out, and we'll be planting.
But in this non-traditional soybean setting, University of Missouri professor Nguyen is doing some planting of his own.
With the soybean genome sequence that are available now, we can develop methodology like what you see in here to streamline that selection process by, select for the specific genes that related to the trait.
In January, Nguyen and a team of researchers identified more than 1 billion DNA pairs in a soybean. By pinpointing specific genetic information, researchers can improve the soybean farmers plant.
It's already a good commodity, but we have to continue to look into the future.
Soybeans are one of the most important crop plants for their protein and oil. It represents about a $30 billion industry in the U.S. Nguyen's genome team identified distinct traits that affect plant development, disease resistance, seed quality, and nutritional traits. This could lead to increased production of soy biodiesel, an alternative fuel source, healthier oils, more nutritious animal feed, and higher yields. But more importantly, research could help Bob plant soybeans under those less than perfect conditions.
The research will probably have positive effects for farmers, and we'll probably have some increase in profitability from it, and that's what we're trying to do out here is make a profit.
Jessie Fowbie.
There's always surprises.
KOMU 8 News, Centralia.
Now, the first stage of the soybean genome project is finished, but research does continue. Nguyen says he hopes to see consumers using his research in 3 years.